What is agentic trading? By the end of this video, you will know exactly what an AI agent is, the difference between AI agents and tools, and you'll also know what the main topic of this video, what agentic trading is. Let's get into it. Okay, quickly, if you don't, okay, my bad. Quickly, if you don't know me, my name is Ismail Islam. I'm an agentic trader and I automate trading systems. Now let's get into it. Okay, before we actually dive into AI and AI agents and stuff, we need to know where trading is right now. Now, I went over this in detail and more in depth in the previous video, but I'm going to touch on it again quickly right now. So trading, as you know, is changing over here and most people don't realize it. Majority of people right now, they're just looking for the ultimate strategy, the best courses, the best systems. And don't get me wrong, that's fine and all, but AI, this is unanimously agreed upon across the entire world. AI will take over everything. Anything that can be put on a system, so like accounting, finances, coding, any form of teaching online, learning, all that stuff is going to be taken over by AI. The future of all of those niches slash industries will be AI integrate with that or leading that. Aside from those jobs, like those manual ones like chefs, anything to do with sports, plumbing, electrician, aside from those things, everything else will be automated and the future of those things will be AI. And trading is no different. Right now, everyone is looking at courses, but the future of trading lies within AI. And we're actually early right now. Okay, so this is how people trade now. We have two types of people who trade right now. We have the manual traders. And don't get me wrong, those guys are the top as of now, at least. 100% I respect them. The reason we need bots and AI is because we're not good enough. So those top traders who trade manually, I'm not saying they're bad. They're the top, but this is just not the future. Anyways, that's one. Two, we have the bot traders. Now, these are the guys like myself. If anyone who sells you a bot and they will say that this bot will make you money, that's a scam. I just want you to know that there is no bot that can automate a strategy or make you money or make you rich, that kind of thing. Because as I said in the previous video, and I'm going to touch upon it again, bots can't adapt to market conditions. They just can't. It's not in their code. Like, you can't code that. Bots can't adapt. They just do whatever's in the code, and that's a disadvantage to them. But they can be used to help you. For example, I use two bots when I trade. I use a break-even bot, which helps with my discipline. So that way, like, I won't let my trades go into loss. The bot will just snap it out. And I have my entry bot. So I use certain moving averages, and when the candles hit that, it will either buy or sell whatever I want. And then so this prevents like raw entries and stuff like that. So it helps me stick to the rules, helps me stay disciplined, and so I use bots to help me. So those are the two types of traders. Moving on. So this is exactly what I said. The problem with both of these, mainly the bots, with humans, that over time we adapt. That's just how we are in our nature. That's why it takes like 5 to 10 years to become a successful trader, because it takes time for our trading psychology to adapt. And whereas with bots, okay, I've said this like a million times, and I'll continue to say it. Bots can't adapt. They just stick to the code, and that's their problem. That's what AI agents fix. That's why they're better than bots, because AI agents can adapt. But we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there in a second. Hold on now. Okay, now we're on the interesting stuff. What is an AI? I was gonna make a slide on this, but the images wouldn't really work out. I'm gonna give you an example, and this example is gonna clear everything for you. And we're gonna go with donuts for this one because I love donuts. Let's talk about what's the worst donut you can think of. I'm gonna say for me it's gonna be a Morrison's donut. Those 50p donuts from Morrison's, those jam ones. Yeah, they're terrible. That's like the same as a person, let's say he wants to write an email. He'll go to his Google Workspace, he'll go to Gmail, he'll click compose, he'll type in the guy's email, and then he'll write the message, and then he'll click send. That's completely manual. That's like the level 1 donut, level 1 AI. Moving on to level 2, where we got our glazed donut, glazed Krispy Kreme donuts. You can't go wrong with them, but they aren't like the top tier. This is where a lot of people are right now, level 2, which is people, they would go to ChatGPT, they would say, I need to write a message to you, They'll copy and paste the output into their compose, whoever they're sending it to, and then they'll hit send themselves. That's level 2, glazed donut. This is where level 3, the AI agents come in. The flavored Krispy Kreme donuts, top of the top. You can't get better than those. Now, this is where AI agents come in, because what an AI agent would do, so what I would do, I would set up a workflow that uses or utilizes the AI agent. So I would just give it my email list, I would give it access to my Gmail, and I would just say to it, or literally message it, or however you want to trigger it, you just say to it that, like, send an email to this guy doing da da da. It will pick up his email, find his email through your email list, whether that's on Airtable or whatever database you're using to host it. And then for whatever you said it wanted to do, it will write that out, and then it will send it as well. You see the difference between level 3 and level 2. Level 2, you have to copy and paste it and send it yourself. But with level 3, it sends it for you. You don't need to send it. And that's what an AI agent is. It understands, decides, and mainly the action here. It acts by itself. You don't need to do da da da. You don't need to send it. You don't need to do this and that. It does it for you. Moving on. Okay, now moving on to tools versus agents. Now, this is a big misunderstanding / misconception. A lot of people get confused with these, and they are separate. They can be integrated into each other, but we're going to get to that later. For now, just understand that these two are separate. So what are tools? Tools are like the level 2, you could say. ChatGPT is a tool. Again, using the example of the email, I would go to ChatGPT, ask it, I need to write an email to this guy over here for whatever reason, and then I would copy and paste it. So main thing with tools is that you're in control. You ask of it, you interpret the output, you do the actions, you're in control. Now, the difference between tools and AI agents is that, as I said before, AI agents operate alone. Now, what that means is that they send it for you. So you don't need to do all the writing, you don't need to do the copy and pasting, you don't need to send it. It sends it for you. Primarily, it means that it triggers by itself, whether that's a scheduled trigger by time, whether it's like a webhook trigger. So if something happens in an app or a web app, if someone clicks that, then it triggers this workflow and the AI agent will act then. Whether it's a submission form submission trigger, whatever the trigger is, it acts by itself. And that's the difference between tools and agents. Oh, okay. I should have made an extra slide here, but okay, let me quickly explain this. Oh, I should have made a slide. But anyways, tools can be given to agents. Now, this is where things get really powerful, because AI agents by themselves are very powerful, but you can also give the AI agents tools. For example, just as us humans use tools, AI agents can use tools too. So we use ChatGPT, and an AI agent can also use ChatGPT. To write an email, we don't need to copy and paste. The AI agent will use ChatGPT itself, or rather an open AI model, to write the whatever you want to write, the email, and then it will send it itself. So it gets really powerful when AI agents, you give them the tools. But anyways, yeah, hope you understand that. Anyways, moving on to the main topic of today's video, and that is, what is agentic trading? This isn't even a term yet. When I type in on some communities I'm in, when I'll type in agentic trading, it will be underlined. So the internet hasn't even defined it as a term yet. It's just, but it will be a term, but right now it's just like kind of in the open. It's just in space right now. No one really knows about it. It's not really a thing. But anyways, what is this? Now, let me tell you exactly how agentic trading works. We have the analysis first. So what happens is that it collects the raw data. I'm talking about like the highs, the lows, the volume of each candle, how many candles back, indicator values, how many indicator values back, which time frames, which instruments, news, economic news, fundamental news, is it high impact, moderate impact, all this kind of stuff. This is the raw data. And then we pass that on to the AI agent. So we give the AI agent all those raw pieces of data. And then the AI agent, using whatever tools it has, or which is going to be your system or your strategy or whatever, or you can do it in the prompt if you want to play it simple. Excuse me. It will generate an analysis. And when it executes, then obviously, well, for me, I use bots to do this. It sends it back to my EAs in MT5, and then it will execute the trade, basically. So let me give you an example here. So this is just a quick pipeline image over here. But I like this example with, I basically just said this. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I basically just said this, and it's moving on. Yeah, so I really hope you understand that. But the problem is with the way people are automating trading right now. I'm going to make a separate video on this after, but you must be seeing, especially like right now, everyone's doing the Claude. I made this with this much with Claude, or automate trading with this Claude and this and that. The problem is that they're not taking in the raw data. It's like Claude might be looking at the charts using Claude Vision, but it is estimating the prices. It doesn't know the exact highs and lows, and they're just using a prompt. No, you're not gonna become a millionaire with a prompt. You've heard you're one trade away. You have, and you never will hear you're one prompt away. That's just silly. It's unrealistic. And those guys who put it out there, they're just doing it for experimental reasons, for fun. They're not. It's not financial advice. So anyone who is making money with that, yeah, he's a scammer. He's chatting rubbish, because it's unreliable. And yeah, if he is making money with that, then it's fluke. It's not reliable. Just understand that. Anyways, that wasn't even based on this slide. But anyways, what even is this slide? Yeah, okay. And yeah, honestly, yeah, that ends the video. I've said this. I've said these two slides millions of times, and I'll continue to say these millions of times. But the future of trading is in AI. The fact that you're watching this video, you should be considering yourself lucky, because everyone else is focused on the new courses, the ultimate strategies, while you're focused on the future and where trading will be in the next 5 years, which is AI. Yeah, so I hope you understand what AI agents are. I hope you understand agentic trading. If you don't, then leave a comment down below and I'll answer you. If you found this useful, leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.